trying to talk to everybody, see if there's anything they can tell us.
Yes.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Farewell.
Okay.
Why did Nancy not ask him?
I don't know. Maybe because he's a little annoying. I'm just trying to think of what 8-letter word could we do to proceed in that secret passageway.
Is it the last name?
I tried the Penvillain, but it doesn't work. I don't think anything that has repeating letters will work. So we have to come up with something that does not have more than one of the same letter. Penvillain has multiple N's and E's. So... It's a name somewhere. I don't remember what the name of that guy was. Do we remember his name?
I don't.
I just don't know what his name was. Is there an 8-letter non-repeating word? Yeah, 8-letter name here that does not have repeated names. There's Edward, which is only 6. Eleanor is there. Another Edward, so there's 2 Edwards. Edward. No, that's 2 D's. I can't do that one either. What could it be? What is the word?
Only the blameless shall pass here. All others shall transform into beasts. Tooth and nail shall grow long, and hair shall turn coarse, till their aspect be as loathsome as their cold hearts. Prove thy worthiness, and memorialize here the innocent one so wrongly condemned for saving lives. Else consider thyself right and truly cursed.
Okay.
Okay, so where did you find this?
This is right above. So this is the curse that Linda saw.
Oh,
It's right above here.
Yeah.
I just didn't notice.
okay.
I tried to click on it this time. I didn't notice it before. Can you do Heimdall? No, we're missing the EI letter. It's not here. Can't do that one. None of the none of these work. I'm just like, what could we? Oh, oopsie. Maybe we can call Mrs. Petrov. We could call them. Oh, what word? What word?
I don't know.
I think we need to just continue to look through our notes here real quick. She would have had to have written down something of note that we could maybe write down. Well, what could this be getting us? I think this is the one that gives us the Knight's Helm, maybe. Or maybe not, actually. This might be something different. Oh, boy. Wait a minute, can I use this?
There you go.
No, I can't use it. Well, let me see what we have here. I just want to see what our options are. Let's It's not going to be very helpful, though. You do Eleanor.
But you repeat letters. Don't you?
Eleanor, no. No, we don't repeat anything in Eleanor.
Oh, try it then.
This would be E. L, where's L? L is this one. I is this. N, where's N? N is this guy. Now we need an O. O is here. And then an R. Looks like an R. It was Eleanor. She was the creepy lady that got burned at the stake or something for witchcraft. So that was who it was. So all this does is, oh, what do we have here?
Maybe this was some kind of security system that Eleanor devised when she was helping Cromwell's enemies get out of the country.
So there's...
Huh? The statue, it's moving!
What statue?
Mercury, or, yeah, I think it's Mercury. The statue that's in the library. You have to move it north. And have its eyes face the sun. It has to look up and face... Is it north? I forget.
No!
What happened?
He's seeing the statue move on its own.
Oh,
Okay, so these move it in some direction. I don't know what the heck these things do. But these don't do anything. What? I would assume these control the eyes, maybe?
maybe. It sounds like it.
Well...
I can see into the library.
Oh. Nice. So I don't have to run all the way back and see what he's doing. So he needs to face, I forget what direction, but we need him to look up. I don't know what his eyes are doing though. Did he do anything? I don't think so. What? Nothing happened. I still don't see anything happening. Well,
I think something's happening. I don't think we can see it.
well, when we do that, he faces away. I press this again. Huh. It's facing back that way, holding it out. This is like the original position, I think. It's facing away that way. I have no idea where he needs to face, though. Which way is north?
I think going the other direction.
Well, no, he needs to... I think we need to get the scepter from him. This is odd. So I think this button changes like a mode of some kind. And this is auditory. It just doesn't do anything. Oh.
What is this doing?
I don't know.
Can we look at him again?
There's multiple chimes. So we got... This thing seems to switch modes. Let's see if these do anything. So, yeah. These have to be up. This one doesn't matter, it doesn't work either way. These ones only work if these things are in a certain position. So if they're all up, 4 out of these 8 work. But if we change this, this will go back to moving it, and these won't work anymore.
I thought that was for the eyes.
Maybe. Couldn't tell you what it's doing though. But this switches its mode. Alright, well, this is quite something. A bell plays somewhere in the house. No doubt they're the charmed chimes that Nigel mentioned. Charmed chimes. I don't remember mentioning charmed chimes. Okay, I'll have to go back and maybe check out his...
Uh-oh. Looks like it's time for another glow stick.
I can't look at that. Oh, this other half. I went down a different way. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I have no idea what to do here, though. But we can get to the other side, so that's interesting. Alright, now it's dead, and we're gonna have to get another one from Jane. Bit annoying. Let me just do that really quick.
Woohoo! And here's your reward.
Okay.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
Maybe we can also talk to Linda now that we've actually been in there.
Yuck. Did you order this meat?
I told you, I get hungry. Now go away.
Linda, how are you doing?
I've been hearing things. Music. Very faint. Very brief. Out of nowhere. Going nowhere. Like bells in a faraway church.
Actually, that was me.
You?
It's kind of a long story. You know, no matter how incredible or frightening things may appear, there's almost always a logical, sometimes even simple explanation.
You don't know everything, Nancy Drew. And in my case, you don't know anything at all. I want you to go home. It's for your own good.
I can't go home until I have something to tell your mother.
Just tell her I've had some problems adjusting to my new life, but I've accepted my fate and now everything's fine. In fact, I'll call her and tell her that myself. In any case, please leave my room and don't bother to come back. There's no mystery here, just fate. I have nothing more to say to you. Nothing.
Very, very rare. Medium raw, yeah. Is Nigel back? After running away, scared? He is not. So he mentioned something about times. How his key is held in hand. You have to persuade Mercury to face north and lift his eyes to the sky. I'm sure the mechanism to move this is in the hidden passages Corbin refers to, but how to access those passages? Well, we've accessed them. I didn't see anything about chimes, though. Yep, Eleanor. Six. Oh, I said Edward. I think Edward is the one that's in the painting with the gargoyle.
Oh, what was it?
Edward. I think that's the guy that had the
Okay.
gargoyles. Yeah, I think the only thing that we can really use right now is this first one, which reference to how he
In
holds.
hand.
Yeah, how he holds the key in hand. Persuade him to face north and lift his eyes to the sky. That's all it really says. Oh. Huh. I didn't expect that. I didn't think we solved it unintentionally. I didn't know he had already released it.
I need something else for this.
So I think this just goes here. Yeah. Right. That one's the moon. This one is the arrow. That one I think is probably correct. This one we never opened. This one... maybe? We just don't have the knight's helmet. So all we have left, I think, all we have left to go off of is that one puzzle with the triangles. Let's talk to Mrs. Petrov and call her about Linda.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Petrov.
Hi, what's going on?
I'm afraid Linda has stopped talking to me.
What do you mean?
She pretty much told me to get lost.
Oh, dear. Well, she may want you to leave, but I don't. Not until you find out what's happening to her.
Did you meet Nigel Mukherjee when you were here?
Not really. Mrs. Drake told me who he was, but whenever I passed the library, he was always on his cell phone, talking as if he didn't want anyone to hear. You know, furtively.
Could you hear what he was saying?
Not a word. He was taking great pains to make sure he was not overheard. Say, you don't suppose he has something to do with what's been happening to Linda, do you?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still, gathering facts.
I'd forgotten all about him until just now. He was up to something. I don't know what, but he was up to something.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Nancy.
And again, this is one of those games I did play when I was younger. I have no memory of who it is actually the culprit. I have no idea. I cannot remember. But I feel like Nigel's a red herring.
He's the one that's behind everything.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, no. No. Take that back. I think it's the teacher.
Teacher? The tutor, yeah.
The tutor.
Maybe.
I was not thinking about her, but I don't know. She's acting kind of strange.
All right, let's maybe call the monster specialist.
So it's the
tutor.
the guy.
Nigel, I think, what's the tutor's name? Like Ethel or something? I forget.
Yeah.
Ethel, maybe?
It's the tutor or the guy in the library. It's one or the other. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, Mrs. Drake also has a reason to want to get rid of Linda.
Can you
So.
hold on for a minute?
Yeah, that's true.
Get back! Ben, can you get him back in his cage? No, the wolfbane isn't working either. I'm sorry, one of my patients has escaped. Can you call me back later? Thanks.
That's amusing.
Huh? That was a wolf?
Something. She's the monster writer. So, who knows? Maybe we can call him Ned. No, Ned hasn't been able to say anything to us. I think it's because he's like the hint guy,
Hi,
but we're
Ned.
senior
Hey,
detective,
what's
so he
the
doesn't really say anything.
I think Linda really is turning into the beast of Blackmoor.
Oh, come on.
While I was looking into her room through this peephole,
You were spying on her through a peephole?
No, well, sort of. Okay, so maybe I was. But the point is, I got a glimpse of her hand, and it was all hairy.
You're kidding me.
Frankly, it was pretty shocking. And if the rest of her is anything like her hand, well, it's no wonder she won't let anyone see her.
I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm sure there is one.
I'll talk to you soon.
You'd better. Bye, Nance.
It says there's stuff on here, but I'm not going to get any emails. There's nothing to see here. I don't know why it wants me to call. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, it's gone now. So triangles, right? Huh. I heard other sounds, so I'm wondering if it's changing the ones on the other side.
It might.
Wait, did I see something? I see a crack right here. Huh, that's odd. So do you have to go back and forth? I don't know which... They could be making this way more difficult than it needs to be, I'm not sure.
And the winner is...
Up. No, nothing changed.
Okay, now let's go on to the other ones then.
It just must be the wrong combination. What the right combination would be, how to find out the right combination of triangles. We can continue to call people. Try her back. Try to get her pick up again.
This is Paliki.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I have another question. About lycanthropy?
I'm listening.
Do you think seeing an ancient curse would be enough to send someone, over the lycanthropic edge?
Absolutely. Of course, a person cannot morph into XYZ if that person has no idea what XYZ is. She has to have some prior knowledge of the creature she thinks she has been condemned to become. A book, a website, a movie, a play, a casual anecdote, any number of things could provide her subconscious brain with clues as to how she is to look, feel, and behave in her altered form.
What if someone seems to be growing a lot of hair, like on her hands?
What do you mean by a lot?
I mean a lot.
Well, to tell you the truth, psychosomatic hair growth is extremely unusual. In fact, as far as I know, it's unheard of.
Are you saying that my friend really is turning into some kind of beast?
No, of course not. But you might be well advised to keep an eye on her. And please, call me if anything happens.
If anything like what happens?
You'll know, Miss Drew. You'll know.
Thanks for your time.
Good day.
Alright. It's still showing up as like I need to call somebody. Ned never has anything to say.
I can't get in there right now.
They cannot all be the same. I'm wondering if it's simpler than I thought. Where it's not as simple as I thought. So what I did is I had top and bottom on both sides, facing up for the middle. These are all up. But you can't do this on the other side. One row has to be facing in the opposite direction. I was wondering if you just have to do all this, but you know. And there's no hints, unfortunately. Like, I would like to call Ned and say, hey, can you give me a hint? But there's no hints.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, what's the latest?
I'll talk to you soon.
You'd better. Bye, Nance.
Yeah, I need a hint on this one. I just don't have any idea.
You have reached the Petrovs. No one can come to the phone right now. Feel free to either leave a message or call back. Thank you.
Must be at her niece's.
I hear some sounds when I hit some of these. So that has two like knocks to it. That one has a knock to it. I don't know why. But regardless of which direction I put it, I hear two knocks. Regardless of direction, this one I hear one knock. No other one does that. I think I need to look at that picture book one more time. We had this, up, up, down, down, which is what I put in. But is there something else? Up, up, down, down. But these have like the markings on them. This one down here, there's down. If you want to count this one, there's a down as well here. This dragon, we have to get past the dragon to do these, right? So it could be up, up, down, 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 down. Right? Maybe? I don't know. The other one is a gargoyle. There's no gargoyle in here, is there? There's gargoyles here.
And they're both, one's down, one's up. Up, down, and up again.
Up, down, up. But that's the only gargoyles you see. You only see that one page of gargoyles. Like this one, at least this one has a dragon. And another, the same dragon. And you do have a total of 6. So you could say up, up, down, 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 down for the dragon. The gargoyle only shows 3. And there's 5 gargoyles. If there was like a 6th one, then I don't know. But
3. I see 4.
Hourglass. I see 1. Well, there's 4 here and then 1 up here. And they're using the symbol to change the down to an up. Huh. So... Because according to this, these should all... Wait. Did I do that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's what I wanted it to be. I'm confused. That was already the way I wanted it. Did I set it that way, or were they changing on the other side? I feel like the other area was changing it.
Polly is a stupid bird.
Right? I think it is changing. So... I heard a little thud there, though. So I'm wondering if it changed something on the other side when you hear that thud. Then you hear two more thuds, that one. So I'm wondering if it is really much simpler than we are making it seem. And it's what's really happening is we want it all to be up. And if I go back to the other thing, it's probably going to be all screwy.
And maybe all the other side's supposed to be all down?
No, I think it's... Maybe they're all supposed to be up, and it's just affecting the other side, and I didn't notice. I thought they were maybe
Polly is
independent,
a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid
but I don't think that is the case. Because I open this up... No, it is the same, I think.
How did we open?
I just put them all upwards. I think they were affecting each other after all.
Well, we just opened something.
Yes, we did.